Welcome to Two Poor Artists, where we're poor at describing recognizable facial features to the police, but mostly we're poor at making art. I'm Isaac.
And I am Benj. So today we're going to try our hands at being sketch artists. You might remember or know from watching TV shows or movies where sketch artists have been in, and know that one of the main things they do is draw something and then erase it when it's wrong. But we can't erase.
See, as much as people don't really realize it, sketch artists, like their sketches are a form of art. And we're out to prove today that not only, our typical art, but all art should be done in our traditional style, following the purest art rules, meaning ballpoint pen and no erasing.
Right.
I mean, sketch artists generally use like a pencil, maybe some charcoal, which I don't even know where they get that, like the campfire in the police station. But then they do a lot of erasing. But really, it's okay if you're doing no erasing in a sketch, because really, people's minds, they don't work so well. So when you're like, no, he had a small nose. Like, you know how they say, like, your first answer is usually your best answer? So, like, the first thing the artist draws is probably what you meant for them to draw. You just aren't remembering it correctly.
Yeah.
And then you second guess yourself, and you're like, no, make the nose bigger. And finally, you've got this thing that looks like Big Bird, but a human. And they're like, we'll never find this person. Unless it's, like, on Sesame Street. And then it's, it's all messed up. So, even if there is, like, no, that has to be bigger. Like, even if it's like, no, the nose needs to be bigger, at least you'll have both of them. Like, you'll have the original nose and the other nose drawn on top of it, and the original ears and the smaller ears drawn, like, inside of those. Like, you'll get both. And I think that really leads to a better picture.
Is that what you think?
I think
we'll find out.
I think we're going to test that theory today. Like, we could, like, our art is always meaningful and impactful to the planet as a whole. But today, like, I never thought we'd get to the point where we're impacting, like, society's ability to solve crimes better, Like, we're basically going to be like Batman and Jim Gordon solving the mystery of who the Joker kidnapped and where by identifying that it was, in fact, the Joker by drawing his face in pen.
Right. But I don't know that it's the Joker.
See, I'll just tell you right off the bat,
it's
not going to be the Joker.
Yeah.
Because
you're just going to describe the features.
Exactly right. I picked a photo of someone that you all should recognize.
Do we want to, like, obviously I'll do this afterwards with the editing. Should I put up the picture, like, now so they know? Or would it be more fun for them to not see it until the end?
See, personally, I think it's better at the end.
Okay.
So we can see just how accurate my description is and how accurate your art is.
Right.
And we'll, put it to a real test. Like, if we do this right, they'll recognize this this person before we even show the real picture. So police chiefs and detectives, take note. And if you know a police chief and detective, send them this video to show them the future of
or
crime solving.
If they just need to hire a new sketch artist.
Like, we're available. We're available as two poor sketch artists.
Yeah.
Let's be honest, though, like, all sketch artists are poor nowadays because they use pencil and they erase.
Right.
So we've got one leg up on all of them. But here we go. You ready?
Although probably nowadays they use, like, some sort of program.
I think it's still like in courtrooms where, how, like, some courtrooms are like, you can't bring cameras in here. So there's like a courtroom artist. We'll have to do a courtroom drawing one day. See, there's like some weird niches where artists have like, we have to pass laws to make sure they don't replace us with robots. Like, sketch artists will always be like a sad form of artist. But what kind of artist isn't sad? You like,
can't be an artist.
No one grows up and like, I want to be a sketch artist. They're like, I want to be a detective. And they're like, you terrible as a detective. But the sketches you drew in your, notepad, you're going to be promoted to sketch detective.
Sketch detective.
And then they realize it's actually just a sketch artist. All right. So here we go. I've never had to describe someone. I realize there's a mirror behind me. You can't see the thing on my phone, can you?
I see you.
You see me. Okay.
So I need the nose first.
Okay.
What kind of nose does it have?
Okay. It's a pretty small nose in the very center of the forehead, and it has this
center of the forehead.
Sorry, not a good start.
Okay.
No.
You said I go first. First instinct. Alex, right?
See,
I'll sit in the center of the forehead.
wait, so hang on. This just occurred to me because I'm looking at the picture. I shouldn't be describing it wrong. Like, should I try to describe it from memory or should I look at it? I think I'm gonna look at it today.
Yeah, you should look at it,
and then we can put this to further tests maybe in the future once this goes wonderfully well.
You should look at it because
Okay.
this is more about my skill as a drawer, not your skill as a.
Okay.
Although you already told me to put it on the forehead.
It's not going on the forehead. Do not do that. Like, go back, please. Okay. It's very centered in the head.
Mm-hmm.
Not in the forehead, just in the on the face. Right. It's kind of small, and it does this like V, almost like a V at the bottom. Like it goes straight to almost like a point, and then up. Like it doesn't go down as much. I guess I'm looking at your nose. I guess all noses kind of do that. But the nostrils aren't very big. Okay. You can see a little nostril, but it's surprisingly.
So I'm
normal
gonna draw
looking.
like a little nose.
No, like a normal looking nose.
Yeah, I'm drawing a normal
That's
looking nose.
not a normal nose.
These are the nostrils.
Why are there three?
No, this is a normal.
That's not going
nose.
to a V. That has like a rounded bit in the middle. More V-ish.
More V-ish.
Yeah, okay. See? That's better, actually. All right. Oh, usually the sketch artist is like, now tell me about this person's eyes.
Then,
Can you try saying that?
Well, I want to finish the nose creases.
This is already going so well.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, since you're on the nose creases, this person has deep creases going down to their mouth.
Okay, deep.
Like go further down to the left and
deep
creases. No, that's too
deep creases.
Like if you showed this to someone right now, I don't think they would know it was a human.
Well, it's just a nose.
Yeah, okay. Go. Those need to be longer.
Longer?
Yeah. Like and more angled.
Which way angled?
You stop making them deeper. Just keep like
out,
like at a 45 almost. Like the middle lip or the top lip is in between these, like sort of, like the part your mustache grows on. What is that? Is that your lip? It's not really your lip. It's the mustache area. So this person doesn't have a mustache. All right.
No mustache.
Let's go to
the deep creases.
I think I should give you the ears now, so we can start getting the shape of this person's head. It's a pretty ovular. I don't think that word means what I think it means. It's not a perfect circle, but it's pretty ovalish. Like
the head.
There's a little
ears?
The head. We're going to. Are we going to do the ears?
You said we should do the ears.
Okay, the ears.
Next,
the ears stick out.
They're oval.
The ears stick out quite a bit.
Like elf ears.
I guess they're a little pointy, but not like elf pointy. They just stick out. They have the cave part.
The bottom.
The cave part. What's
the bottom of the ear? How does it line up with the bottom of the nose? Is it straight? Is it like a straight line?
The top of the ear.
Above?
The top of the ear is probably lined up with the top of the nose.
I'm asking about the bottom of the ears.
The bottom of the ear is below the bottom of the nose.
Okay, below.
But not by much.
Yeah.
Like the cheekbone is lined up perfectly with the bottom of the ear. Sort of. Yeah, you're good where you are.
Okay, and then it goes to about the height of the nose.
Go out a little bit. No, go. No, you're making it too round. Like it goes. Like it's kind of like
so
slanted.
Like, it is
and
like an elf ear.
Kind of, but not really. And then tangle it. Oh, see, that's too pointed.
Okay. So it's like somewhere between these.
Yeah.
two.
So like shave off a little.
So like this.
Yeah, that's better. Just see if you could erase. But maybe that pointiness will come back and help us later. Now the cave part of the ear is just too big. Why is that ear so much closer than the other ear?
How faces work.
It's not.
The person's turned slightly. Trust me, it will work out.
Dear, this is terrible. That one's too round.
Okay, what about the crease of the ear?
Like the one on the right is better than the one on the left. Like that's all we need to know. So go back and make the other one a little pointier.
No, trust me. It's a perspective thing.
Okay.
You're not the artist here.
All right. Well, I'm trying to. What do you want next?
You said something about the crease of the ear.
No, I said the cave of the ear.
Okay, the cave.
The cave is big. It's like a walnut-sized cave.
What do you mean by the cave?
The cave part is like the opening part that goes down into the hole.
So you can see into this person's ear.
No, you can't. But it's like big. It's like a line around, and then I don't know. It's weird looking.
Okay, I'm just gonna leave it at this because
We can come back to it later.
Let's go to the eyes.
Okay, the eyes. That other ear is so darn close. Okay, they're kind of like, at least in the drawing I'm looking at, the eyes are bigger than they should be.
Okay.
But they're also, in this at least, they're like a half moon, like a setting sun.
Okay.
Sort of. But like the bottom is rounded a little bit.
Right. So
and
the
then bigger
bottom
on
of
the
the
top.
eye, how does it compare to the top of the nose? Is it like
It goes pretty close to the nose. I'd say a little bit. Yeah, right about there is probably good.
and does the bottom
It's
of the eye
very centered.
is it like
to
right
the-
here?
Down a tiny bit.
Okay. So like here?
Yeah, that works. See, I don't know that normal sketch artists, I don't think they show the person the art. Do they?
They do because they say how about this?
But they
one
like
first?
sketch, and then they show it, and then they sketch, and then they show it. Like they don't. I don't think the person. I think this is more for the artist's sanity. The person doesn't critique quite so much. Okay, now big eyes. That's it. That's right. That's good. Now just another one of those on the other side.
Yeah.
The eyes are blue, but what?
Which
Perspective.
direction?
Okay, I don't think most sketches are at an angle.
He's looking to the left.
Okay.
Or she.
Pupils are pretty big, and in like the middle of the eyes. I guess they don't have to be.
This person's looking to the left.
Okay, fine.
But the pupils are big, and then they got blue eyes.
Yeah. So if you could just
So I can't draw blue.
if you could just put a B for blue. Don't do that. All right. Underneath the eyes, there's some like deep bags under the eyes. Like this person hasn't had a proper sleep in a while. Yeah. But yeah, like one big deep one, and then maybe some smaller ones above that. Like a thinner lines. Yeah. Yeah, this is good.
This person.
It's your fault.
Okay.
Okay.
Do they have eyelashes? Like, is there? Do they have an eyelid?
No.
Eyelashes? Just real wide open.
Real
eyes?
wide open eyes. Yeah,
Okay.
almost always.
Okay. What about eyebrows?
No, like very faint. You don't even have to put eyebrows. Don't even put
Okay.
eyebrows.
No eyebrows.
Just make them. Yeah.
Okay. Let's get to the lips.
Okay. I'm just gonna go based on the.
And you said no mustache, even though clearly,
Okay.
like it looks.
Let's
it
talk
kinda
about the
looks
cheeks.
like
The
mustache.
cheeks are kind of like sunken in a little bit. I don't know. Like, give it. Some,
So we're
like,
not allowed to do the mouth.
We can do. Okay, let's do the mouth. Fine, mouth. It's open almost always. You can see the teeth. Don't draw the teeth yet, though. We'll get there. It's kind of in like a broken smile, but it's more flat than a normal smile should be.
Okay, do they have like a peak, like a like
above
a
the-
dip in the lip?
There's no dip in the lip.
Okay, so does it do that like the M shape thing at all?
No,
The lips do.
I don't see one.
So just how do they have thick lips or thin lips?
They're pretty thin.
Okay, so we're in slightly open lips, real thin. No, so this is the top lip.
That's fine. It goes to it. Like you're making him frown.
No, that's the top lip.
Yeah, I
The
know.
top lip doesn't.
The top lip is like straight. You're curving it
I
down.
mean, it's
Okay, now
only
make
slightly curved.
sure he's got like a big. You need to go a little wider on the mouth. Yes, which means you have to extend that line somehow.
okay. Like
Extend it on
the mouth goes wider than the deep holes.
the mouth.
You said that these.
Yeah, I guess it's because they're smiling. Okay, we can just leave it as it is. Just make it like uncomfortable big smile.
Uncomfortably big.
Yeah, not like deep. Like it's almost a thin smile, but it looks.
Wait, it's uncomfortably big, but
it's uncomfortably
small?
wide, but not. The mouth is barely open. Like the teeth are crossing each other in this photo. This person's teeth. Okay, now let's talk about the teeth because they're really crooked.
Okay.
Like there might even. No, they're definitely missing some. Like one of the center teeth is definitely one of the top two
main teeth is missing.
The rest aren't even
is
quite.
It the left or the right teeth?
The rest
missing?
are a little more. It's the left one.
The left one's missing.
Yeah, and they're a little more jagged than you might think. Like they're not like squares. Not quite vampire, but yeah, no, that's good. That's pretty. That's so what I saw, officer.
This is one big teeth.
He has more than one tooth. There's just like leave out a few. Yeah, like that. Them being see, that's too many together.
Well,
like leave some gaps. Definitely leave that, but more gaps. That's too many teeth touching for this person. I'm afraid.
And then bottom teeth too.
Yeah, just like yeah, just like 3 would be fine. I think. This is actually the mouth might be the best part so far. All right.
Is this a real person?
Yeah.
Okay, so you said sunken in cheeks.
Just a little, just not that far. Closer to the mouth. Closer. Like, okay.
I mean, you understand that the ear is attached to the head.
So let's just go to the shape of the head. We can come back for those details later.
Okay.
The top is pretty rounded and ovalish.
Okay.
It goes up. It goes up. Oh, it goes up more than that, but I guess we can work with that. Yeah. No, this is coming together. You're going to have to attach that ear somehow, but okay. And then it goes a little pointed to the chin, I suppose. Like it kind of like the cheeks are very sunken in. Yeah, that works. The chin is kind of rounded on the bottom, but yeah, no, it's a little too square.
Well, like you can imagine like his shoulders here.
Mm-hmm.
Here, let me even like draw like a like,
no, it's just a face.
Well,
what is this? Now it's like
a bust.
No, you're ruining it. You're ruining it. It was going so well. It was going so well. I'm not this. Now it's like. What is that?
Well, this is his chest.
No, it's not. You're doing chest. Wrong. This is gonna skew. Nobody's gonna locate this person on the nightly news now.
Well,
okay. You need to draw some lines to sink the cheeks in.
Okay.
More emaciated. Like this is like a well-fed, like healthier looking version. Yeah. Okay. That's something. Okay. You know how? Give this person like one of those little lines underneath their bottom lip. You know, kind of like where they've been.
What?
Like right there, just a straight line across. Yeah, that's good. Well, it was. Okay, we need this. There's something wrong about the shape. Okay.
Does this person have hair?
Let's focus on something before the hair. The hair is gonna be quick. They need some more wrinkles. Like, you know how you get those lines that go like down to your nose, like, and then attached to up, like thinner though. Make the pen thinner, a little thinner. Like these are, and then there's like kind of angry, and then some on the brow, all the way up to the top. No, they need no. Those are just angry eyebrows. Come on, wrinkles. They just need to go straight at the bottom a little bit.
These are how the wrinkles go.
Okay, and then they need to attach to some that are going all the way across the entire forehead. and then more wrinkles above that. They need to be more, a little more curved on the last one.
Which way curved?
No, you're good. Just like a rainbow, a little bit more. Just kind of match the curvature of the head.
Does the person have hair?
Yes. Okay. This is good. This is good.
Is this good? Is this like a vampire that lost his teeth?
I'm not giving any hints. Can we get some more wrinkles under the eyes?
More wrinkles under the eyes?
Yes, please. Just a few. Like, yeah, that's good. No, that's good. That helps. Okay, now for hair.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I want you to picture that they used to have long hair. Like, they used to have maybe shoulder length or like a little longer than shoulder length hair, but they've lost 99% of it. Like, and there's just like some wisps coming out of the top.
Okay.
Like, there's one coming down that goes like above the. No, those are too thick. Too thick. Wispier.
Wispier.
No, it's no down. They just fall down. They're just straight.
Oh no, but he has an ear there.
They need to go a little longer too. Like almost a chest level. Okay, that's good. No, don't do any. Yeah, that's enough. Maybe there's like one in this person going down their forehead towards their right eye, or towards the right eye on the screen. Just like straight down.
Like this eye? No, this eye.
This person's left eye. There it is. That's okay. Okay, stop. I think we're done.
I feel like you had me draw a golem.
All right, time to put the picture up on the screen. And you are correct. I told you. Yeah, see, it worked. It worked. You don't need pencil and erasers to do a sketch. The problem is you like gave him like a real, like he's like wrapped in some kind of like cloak, like a bear pelt that he has wrapped around himself.
Yeah, Frodo gave him like a cloak.
Man, but yeah, no, I think it's pretty. Like, you can tell me how close we got. Like, I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, if you gave me a picture of Golem, I don't know if I would have drawn much better.
Yeah. All right, well. I think all you've got to do now, as any proper sketch artist should do, that's proud of their work, is give it a title and their name and age.
Yep. Am I titling it
Sketch Artist?
Sketch Artist?
Yeah, just Sketch Artist is fine. He's like, this might be your best drawing ever. With my direction. See, it's not even hard. Like, Sketch Artist is an easy job.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is they're messing it up with their dumb erasing. Yeah, there was nothing. I was just like darker and more of that. Nope, you got to make the ear. You got to redraw the ear a little bit, but it's beautiful. And now it's my turn to draw. I can't wait to see what you have.
Yep.
All right, Buff Golem is gone, and it's time for. Mystery, what do they call them when they're looking for him? Like mystery suspect number 2.
Yep. One of these two people did it.
If I draw something that looks more suspicious than Gollum, then we've done the world a service by getting them off the street. All right.
So where do you want me to start?
It's really, nose first. I feel like works for sketch artists.
Okay. So this guy's nose is in the middle of his face.
not the middle of his forehead.
I would say it's actually bigger than most people's nose would be.
When you say bigger, do you mean longer or wider?
Wider. And it's slightly crooked. Like it's kind of
like diagonal?
Like it has a bend in it, so like it would go straight down, but it like bends a little bit.
Does it bend this way?
It bends towards his right eye.
So this way.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like, yeah, so it's kind of like a slightly curved line.
That might be more than slightly curved.
Well, but I mean, but the nose has a curve anyways. So it's just like an extra
Okay,
curve on
like
that
this
side.
wide or this wide? Or going
Well,
here.
I mean, I don't know the rest of his body size. So yeah, see, like that. Yeah, that's a bit too like. It's not like his nose.
Dumbo.
It's not like his nose was broken now. Like maybe in the past it was.
Well,
broken.
it's all a perspective thing, like you were saying.
Yeah.
I don't know about the tip.
It's like what like I would say a normal nose, like slightly rounded.
Like that?
You know how like when you look at a nose face on, it almost looks like there's a ball in the middle of the nose.
This is
It's
creepy.
like
It
that.
just looks like an anteater's nose or something.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I mean,
it has
you didn't do a good job with the nose.
well, I can fix it. That's the
But-
beauty of sketch art. You just like draw over the top of it.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
like, what can I
well,
adjust for
It
you?
is not that curved.
So just like
Well, you probably should have drawn the line on that side.
it helps to give it a straight
Yeah.
perspective.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but yeah,
Those are called
Well-
perspective straightening lines in the business.
yeah. You also, I mean, I guess you're almost going for like a top down view. 'Cause, like you didn't draw the nostrils, you drew the.
I can add some nostrils.
do
I didn't
that.
hear about the nostrils. You didn't tell me what kind of nostrils.
Well,
this
he has nostrils like people do. Oh, okay. I shouldn't have reminded you about the nostrils. Yeah, that's more reasonable. Okay.
Did this person have a nostril infection by its chance?
Apparently, in this
Something
picture,
coming out of it.
in this picture, he must
I
have.
feel like if you're a sketch artist, like you have to add your own like personality. Like
Mhm.
I draw every sketch with something hanging out of the right nose.
He
That
had
way, when you
booger.
see it in a gallery,
It's just
you see it in a gallery, or like, if you know what honestly, what the peak of sketch artists like. What they all strive towards is like FBI most wanted list,
Right,
you
yeah.
know, because it's like, you see that my painting, my drawing, my sketches up there on the number one.
Yeah,
Number one, and it's got something hanging out of its nose.
Yeah.
They didn't even say that. I just add that. It's my own little,
might
taste
have a
of-
booger.
Yeah,
You never know.
yeah. And then they catch him, and they're like, "I called the police when I saw the right booger." And they're like, "Oh my gosh!" And they promote him to like head sketch artist.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
So what part of the face do you want next?
I feel like I've already done such a horrible job with the anteater elephant nose that maybe.
Yeah. You're probably gonna make some people mad with this one.
You said it was curved.
Yeah, well,
I'll go back and fix it more if
I
I need
know.
to later. All right.
I almost didn't
Give
say
me
that because
the give me the ears.
okay, the ears.
First of all, where are they?
So the bottom of the ear starts a bit below the nose.
A bit below.
I would say,
Like you almost showed
like
me.
halfway between the nose and the lips is where the
I don't see any
bottom
lips.
of the ear starts.
So like, you said it starts below the nose.
yeah,
like
so
down
below
here.
the bottom of the nose is where the ear starts.
Out more, in more.
No, so they don't go out much, but they are fairly long. They go from slightly below the bottom of the nose to the top of the nose, and they look slightly pointed. So they're not very round. They're very close to the head, and slightly pointed.
Like that.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
All right. I'll take that.
And the other ear is the same. He doesn't have very differing ears.
Oh, I guess I was trying not to say if it was a man or a woman. You said it was a he, and I
Yeah.
guess you would be saying that. If you're a
Like,
sketch
yeah,
artist.
why would the person
yeah,
be like, oh,
I
you're
wanna-
not gonna know the
I want
gender
to see
yet?
how much of a fraud you are. You sure about those?
I mean, they don't
You're
look,
sure it's not Dumbo?
no,
Okay. What about the like? I need more details about the ears. I guess.
Um,
How's the cave?
I still don't even understand what you mean by
It's
that.
the hole, like the bigger hole where it starts to go into the like. This is the cave here.
But you can't
It's like
see
no, but you can see that
into
it's
that.
deeper than the outer part. This is like the outer wiggly part. This is the more solid cave. Just like real caves, they
Well,
got a solid part and a wiggly part.
I mean, he has ears, but we're drawing from the front.
All right, fine. What do we?
So
So we don't see anything else. Just
Like,
a
I mean,
little-
you could draw like the you know, I mean, he has the ear part that goes.
It's like this.
Yeah, like he had like those exist.
Okay, they exist. It's good to know. All right.
Like everyone has
Okay,
those.
let's move on. Let's move on to this guy's mouth.
Okay, his mouth.
Or like I don't know, what else do you think? Like we could go eyes next, mouth next. I feel like I would do mouth next.
Okay.
So as the artiste,
Then let's do
on staff.
do mouth. He definitely has like the M.
the M. What does that mean?
Like every mouth, the top lip looks like an M.
can you move your mustache so I can see your lip? Okay, I don't think I get it.
Uh,
Okay, how far down are we talking? Like
So, like I said, the ear is halfway between the mouth and the nose. The bottom of the ear is. So,
it's like here.
yeah. And every picture I see him in, he's like doing like a smile or smirk, mouth closed.
Is he smirking to the left or to the right?
He his right, I would say, most of the time. He definitely smirks both directions, but it's usually more of a flatter smirk than a super curved smirk.
Can you give me a smirk real quick so I can?
I don't know if I've ever smirked. I don't think I'm capable of that.
Okay, so we're just gonna go. How thick are the lips?
They're fairly thick. I mean, you know, it's a guy, so it's not like he has super thick lips. But I'd say as far as lips go,
I don't know how to draw a smirk. I'm just gonna be.
is that just the top lip?
It doesn't have to be.
I feel like that would be too thick for just the top.
He said it was
lip.
thick.
But that's like real thick.
All right, well then we'll cut it into two. But then that won't make any sense. So we'll just have to.
I'll just have thicker lips, I guess.
Ooh, dang it! What's that? Do you have a toothpick in his mouth by chance?
But he has dimples or whatever next to his, so that's fine.
He has like a dimple. Like I just need to draw a dot.
Well, I mean, dimples aren't just dots, but
I don't know how to make him smirk. Smirking. Also has like a cold sore.
yeah. How unfortunate.
Yeah, it's rough. He's not supposed to be smirking in his mugshot. We'll draw a smirking version later. Like that's what the computer is for.
Right.
It's like with Gollum, they do like a version of him with hair, a version if he dyed his hair a different color, version if he combed the wisps in a different spot, version if he had fake teeth. You know,
Right.
that could make him completely unrecognizable. All right. What else we got with the lips? They're closed.
Yeah.
So no teeth. Got the
There's
M.
not really much more with the lips.
So you have one. So you have one of those like lines here.
Like where the chin would start.
I don't know. Like some people have like a little where your like soul patch go, like a line.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, he has that line.
Okay.
I think like most people.
Let's go to the eyes now.
Okay. He has serious looking eyes, slightly squinted.
Serious looking eyes.
Yeah,
like what is that?
like slightly squinted.
Okay. Oh, okay.
I mean, obviously, in some pictures, he smiles a little bit more and has smiling eyes.
How
but-
close are his eyebrows to his eyes?
Real close.
Okay.
He has thick eyebrows. So,
How close?
but like his eyes aren't open very wide. So they're very thin pointed. I don't. Yeah, I mean, I don't, people have bottom eyelashes too, or eyelids.
Yeah, I know. We'll get there.
Like the top, the top is curved up slightly.
The top.
Yeah, like you did a straight line.
Okay, so this curves up a little.
Yeah, like how eyes work. You know, like I no, that's not what I mean. Like an archway up. Like eyes are round, not straight lines.
So this needs to go up.
Yeah.
Like it's. Oh, you said it was closed. It's like it's pushing it down.
Yeah, but no one's eyes are like straight lines like that. That's a top view of a person.
Okay, so they need to be a little.
Yeah. Yeah, like that looks good.
Okay. And his eyebrows are really close.
Yeah, he has bushy dark eyebrows. Like they're thicker than that.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go back with the. Closer to the eyes, farther from the eyes.
No, that's pretty good. I mean, they go into the nose.
Go into his nose.
Yeah, like they end at the nose.
Like unibrow?
No, unibrows keep going
How's
across
that?
the nose.
How's that? Bushier?
Yeah, no, those are pretty good. I feel like you're drawing him a little bit madder than he is in this picture.
Well, that's what you want from a criminal.
Okay,
You can't make him look
fine.
friendly.
I mean,
you know what you don't want as a
looking
sketch
at it.
artist. How you get fired as a sketch artist is when you make the person look too handsome, and people go out looking for him so they can get a date,
Right.
and then they get killed,
Yeah.
and then you get fired.
I feel like
You
this guy
can't fall in love with the sketch.
I feel
That's
like,
like day one on sketch artist school.
I feel like you have to make him more handsome if you want to make it look like this guy.
Oh, so he's
at all.
handsome. You should have opened with that. I was drawn ugly. Okay, where are the eyes? Like just like pupils in here.
Yeah. So I mean, the pupils take up most of the eyes because they're mostly closed. He has very dark eyes, so you can't even like tell what is. Actually, he doesn't all.
I mean,
No, he doesn't
always have
know-
dark eye. Like if,
Yeah, like this picture looks like he has really dark eyes, but then I was like, wait a second, but he doesn't.
I think those eyes are
And
pretty
other
handsome.
pictures-
I mean, they also look kind of puffy and swollen.
Yeah.
But how about eyelashes?
He doesn't actually have dark eyes,
What
but
about
in this
eyelashes?
picture he does.
Eyelashes?
Yeah, he has eyelashes. I'm realizing now as I'm zooming in that this isn't the best picture.
Well, it's not. That's
But-
not what you want. They're not going to be like prettied up on. How does this line make it look? Should I have that line over here? This line? Would you say he has a scar right below the left eye?
I would say that his eyelashes are attached to the eye.
I'll just eyelash this one up. That's a. It fell off.
His fake eyelashes are falling off.
All right.
He clearly put on makeup on that one eye.
I
Too.
think this guy's looking handsome.
Okay.
If someone hadn't
Do you
broken
want-
his nose and punched him in the
Do
eye.
you want the general shape of the head, or do you want?
Yeah, let's do general shape of the head.
Okay.
This is
He
make or
has-
break.
He has a very square, very squared jaw, and I mean it's like a handsome square jaw line.
Was it as handsome and square as Gollum's or less?
more?
How's that?
He has a cleft chin.
Like a butt?
Yeah, like a butt.
There we go. He's manly looking.
Yeah, and then and so the top of his head. So obviously he has hair. He has a hairline. You know how there's like the point. Is it called a crow's
Widow's Peak?
widow's peak? Is that what it's called? Yeah. What thing's the crow's nest?
That's on a pirate ship.
Yeah, but there's a human feature.
I don't
that's
think that
called
there
that.
is.
Pretty sure there is.
Like that?
Crow's something. Yeah, like that.
Like this.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah. Like it's pretty pointed, and then obviously rounded.
Kind of like that.
Mm-hmm. And then the part in his hair. So he has his hair parted. So most of his
where's
hair.
the part?
I'm explaining.
I mean, I was drawing hair already. I didn't know there was.
Yeah. So basically where you stopped is where the part is.
Right
so
here?
all of that hair that you drew needs to curve more
To the left? To this way?
Yeah, that side. And then the rest of his hair will curve the other way.
Okay, so like this?
Yeah. And he has full hair. Very thick.
Well, yeah, he's handsome.
Yeah.
And then this all goes this way?
Yeah, and that all goes that way.
I think you and I are actually better when we're helping each other.
And then he has sideburns that go down almost to the ends of his ear in front of them. But not all the way.
How's the shape of the hair here? Because I can fill it in more, but
Yeah, that's pretty good.
does it go down any further, like to that, or is that good enough for the
Yeah,
forehead?
that's pretty good.
Just gotta make it fuller.
Yeah, just fuller and thicker.
All right.
It's more full and more thick on the other side of the head.
This side?
Yeah, that side.
Got more hair on one side of his head.
Yeah, like the part isn't an even part.
Thicker hair on one side of your head. What a
Like and
revelation.
like make it go higher on that side too. Yeah.
I just guessed it. Is this your brother Joe?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
How much time do you think sketch artists spend on the hair?
Like I said, probably now they just do a thing. But normal artists don't draw every strand of hair. Normally they just draw like the shape of the hair.
I think sketch artists should, like, you want them to draw. You want this. All right.
Okay. I mean,
any other distinguishing features I should be aware of?
Like you could draw his like cheekbones.
Cheekbones.
Like he has very prominent like
here?
Like manly
or here?
Big cheekbones.
Where did cheekbones go? Like
so like there's like the crease that comes from the nose.
It's gonna turn
to form the cheek.
It's gonna be like Gollum before we know it.
and then there's the ones that come like from the ear to form the cheek. But yeah,
I feel like that might mess him up.
I think it would. If you tried to draw it, it would end up making him look weird.
So, because we'd have to have a line going here.
Well, like it's more like you would have a line
like right
going, but it curves the other way, like that way.
This way,
like make a cheek,
like an upside down rainbow.
Yeah, to like make the cheek, but just a slight line from there, and then a line from the ear. Yeah, and then like a line from the ear that goes down towards the chin. To like kind of just like give it like a, just so you know he's got muscles in his cheeks.
Yeah, I mean he's got a pretty thick jaw the way I drew him. So I think it's pretty. It's pretty. That's what I meant to say. It's just pretty. I'm not upset with that.
Yep. I mean, the guy you drew wears clearly more makeup than the guy.
This guy is. I think there's something girly about his eyes. I think that's the problem. I'm gonna fill these in.
Well, like you gave him, like you gave him like real big eyelashes.
It's hard to draw small eyelashes.
And then you gave him that like thing. I don't even know what it's called. That like
his scar.
No, the thing above
This.
that.
Oh,
That. The thing that like girls draw on their eye.
I wish I could like consume it with his eyebrow. It's less noticeable, I think.
Maybe.
Helps to shape his forehead. There's I don't even know. It's just there.
Well,
Okay, so we're good with this. Is him?
Yeah. Do you want to guess who you drew?
Should I give him a neck?
You can. He has a thick, manly neck. Oh, that's actually a pretty thin neck.
There,
Yeah, there you
go. He's got muscles on his neck. That's okay. Who the heck am I looking at? I feel like the nose is throwing me. I'm gonna cover up the nose so I can't see it. Just like put my thumb there. Just looking into this guy's eyes. I was thinking Vin Diesel, but then you said he had hair, so.
Like a young Vin Diesel.
Yeah, like young Vin Diesel. He have like a son.
Isn't there like a movie he's in?
Oh, like recently,
that he had like
gave him
had hair.
Yeah,
And it like looks super weird.
yeah. I don't. It's not right. Who could this be? Who's got a manly chin? I'm gonna guess Ben Affleck.
That's a good guess. Do you want me to show you now?
Yes, please.
Here it is.
Oh no! You made me break one of the cardinal rules.
I did.
You made me. You made me draw someone I respect. You made me draw Superman himself, Henry Cavill. Oh my goodness! You should have said he. Oh gosh! I drew like. I gave him like this is like if like Henry Cavill had like daughters and they like did his eye makeup and
then he breathed in some pink kryptonite.
what happened to his lips? Man, mine's like a really ugly. Oh, it's just ugly. Man, I'm so sorry, Henry. Wherever you are, at least I gave you a thick neck. Those lips though. I should have just cut him in half.
I should have never said anything about crooked nose.
He doesn't have a crooked nose.
No,
I'm looking
he
right at the
does.
picture. That is. Oh, you're right. I think he's had his nose broken before.
Yeah, like it's noticeably crooked,
Yeah, it is.
but just not an elephant. Wrong. Crooked.
You're right. I could have.
Like you
Should
did.
I-
You did an.
Should I try to
inhuman-
straighten it more?
I don't.
I think it's
Yeah,
too late.
I think it's too late. Like you did an inhuman amount
I
of
did.
crooked.
I did. Wow. Well, I'm sorry, Henry. I'm sorry.
So which of these two suspects do we think did it? Maybe we should put up like a community post and let people vote.
Yeah, is
Who they
it
think-
because my
who did
guy,
the crime?
my guy that I drew, which is not Henry Cavill, he's done something. Like he's
Like who's more suspicious, this guy or Golem?
like I don't know
But
what.
like buff Golem.
I'm trying to find something to like about my guy. His neck, like
neck.
from the
His
from the,
neck is good.
from the chin down,
Yeah.
he looks good.
Yeah, like
His
remove-
lips are horrifying. His eyes,
Like if you
oh my
removed-
gosh, I broke the eyes.
if you removed all of the facial features, it actually isn't that bad.
Yeah, like the hair's not that bad, the shape isn't that bad, the chin isn't that bad.
Even the ears aren't horrible. Like they could be fixed up a little bit.
Yeah, but the nose, the eyes, I think, are what have thrown it for me.
Yeah.
Like the eyes are the window to the soul, and this guy's soul needs
Like
Jesus.
the lips are too big. The top lip is just way
It's
too
way
big.
too big. It got away from
like
me.
again, inhumanly big.
Yeah.
It's like I told you they're a little bit thick for a guy, and you're like, okay, thickest lip I've ever seen.
It's true. Man, this guy or Gollum, they'd make a weird, like there's going to be a heist movie with like Henry Cavill and Andy Serkis. And they're both going to like break out of prison together and then like rob something. But one of them's
Henry Cavill's gonna put like a lot of makeup on,
yeah,
so
so people
him.
recognize him. And then one of them's going to kill someone. And that's who's on the run
Yeah,
today. Oh no! I just one more for the road. I'm sorry, Henry. you're Superman and you deserve better.
Yeah, I knew it would be breaking a rule to pick him, but I did anyways.
But what we did learn today is what did we learn today?
We learned that you can't trust anybody that looks like this.
Yeah.
Or Golem.
Uh-huh. That's also true. And
even if Golem comes up to you and is all buff, can't trust him.
Nope, it's true. Can't trust buff Golem any more than you can trust ugly Henry Cavill. Cavill. I feel like I'm messing up his name, and that's gonna make someone in the comments mad.
Mm-hmm.
It's Superman. That's what I always call him when I see him. He's Superman for the rest of his life. He'll be old Superman one day when he's old. If I see a young picture of him, he was young Superman then.
I mean, maybe he'll like play Jor-El or something.
Let's hope and pray that he never ends up looking like this, some bad eye surgery or something, and like lip injection that goes awry. Don't get plastic surgery; it won't work.
Yeah,
that's today's advice. Don't get plastic surgery. Like you might end up like this or like Gollum. But if you are a police chief, captain, detective, marshal,
and you're looking for a sketch artist,
investigator, like we are available for hire.
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee you've seen worse.
I don't make.
I didn't say like in their station, but like in.
No, I mean, but have they?
Probably not. But if you're looking for Gollum,
mm-hmm.
Ben just got your back.
If you're looking for an ugly version of Henry Cavill.
If Henry Cavill ever looks really, really messed up, and you need someone to draw him, no real artist is gonna be like, how do I draw him ugly? Like he's so handsome. I can't get that out of my head. I'll just try to draw him handsome and it won't work. Like that's the thing. That's where we can step in.
Yeah.
Where someone's like, you drew him too handsome again, darn it. We're like, all right, I'm going to try my hardest to draw him handsome. And they'll be like, perfect. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
As always, we're surprised you made it this far into our video.
There's no way we could possibly ask you to subscribe to this atrocity, so we won't.
We would say share it with your friends, but it's probably better for wasting your enemy's time.
We're probably not going to get any better, but we will keep drawing.
See you next time.